Look at the amount of sweat, pure goober sweat in one room. This is what it's supposed to be about. This is what it was about when I was a small child. It used to be beautiful. This is what it used to be like. It used to be pure. It used to be welcoming and loving. And now it's been taken over by the supposed, as I call it, overlords that look over everything. Because now they got their greedy hands all over these loving things that we used to care so much about that are called video games. And they're going to take every dime, every dollar, penny, quarter, whatever you got, because they want it all. You may be asking a question. Why am I looking at a horse? Well, I would love to answer that for you. The reason you're looking at this horse right now is because this is the first pillar that fell. This is the first one. This is your first instance of a thing I like to call DLC, aka downloadable content. And you may be asking, what is DLC, aka downloadable content, right? As you can see with the Mona Lisa on the screen, my example is going to be like a music album. See, like in 1999, artists, I don't know, in the 90s, Michael Jackson, Prince, Nirvana, Alice in Chains, whatever you want to call it, they would give you a full body of work. A full body of work. And it's the same thing in music too now. A full body of work that they work their asses off to make, right? But instead of giving you it all at one time, they say, you know what? We know we put 10 songs on the album, but 5 of those songs, we know you already bought the full album, but we want another $1.50. You know, and that's just a dream scenario, $1.50 for another song. You know, it's just stuff like that. That's kind of how it works. Downloadable content. A poison. I mean, there's other stuff too that are just as bad, if not worse. And yes, this game right here, very important. This game has basically, by itself, single-handedly created a whole concept in its own right. The Battle Pass. What game before Fortnite had a Battle Pass? Exactly. I mean, if there was one, I don't remember. Like, because after that, when Call of Duty is copying you, even though they just had their little rise in 2019 and then they fell off again. But even Call of Duty at the time, basically every game at that time was copying Fortnite. And I'm not saying Fortnite ruined video games, but it probably helped it. It being so popular, it being so good, it basically becoming the I used to call Call of Duty the Walmart of gaming, but I mean, I guess you could say Fortnite's more like McDonald's if you ask me. But it by itself issued in where almost every game, you almost could play any game and it would have a Battle Pass in it. And the only reason it probably had a Battle Pass in it was because they saw Fortnite doing it. It was insane how much pull they had. I mean, and even though, even nowadays, you still will find Battle Passes in games. It's crazy. And yes, I know this is mostly because sadly, I do play a lot of sports games, Madden, 2K, even NHL sometimes, and whatever that new NBA Street wannabe game was. I played like a trial version of it, but it's not as good as the originals, Volume 2, Volume 3, and the original. If you know about those games, you're a real OG. Those were some games right there. But it's also leading to it's just more DLC because the game doesn't technically those games especially the sports games. The sports games are probably the biggest offender. They don't ever really come out done. They're never really done. They never come out done. They always have to get updated, polished, or whatever. It used to be in, like, say, because I played Madden 04, Madden 07, 5, 6, games like that. Besides Madden 06 on the Xbox 360. Very not good game. But you play those older Maddens on the PS2, if you had a PS2. I wish you could experience those Maddens on a PS2, because on a PS2 carried those Madden games. They were flawless on the PS2. And they cannot imitate that on these other games now, probably because they're too busy working on Ultimate Teams. Mostly only a sports game problem, aka for 2K, it's my team. For NHL, I have no clue. For baseball, I think it's like Diamond Dynasty, or maybe they change it. But they're very big issues, because it's basically a yearly. It's like EA and all those games getting their yearly allowance from people, and I'm not even gonna say I'm not part of it. I am. I graciously admit that I'm part of their yearly allowance. Sometimes I really do want this fucking JSN, this Dak Prescott golden ticket 99 overall, who has all the abilities I could ever dream of. Yes, sometimes I want that. Sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do. But, that's just how the sports games are. I mean, I could probably make a whole video on sports games alone, but this is more of an all-around gaming issue. That's why it's only getting such a short part. But I could literally do a video on sports games. I could literally just do it on Madden Ultimate Team from beginning to end, from when they first started really doing it in Madden 13, aka 25, and then to now. You see the difference in the my teams or MUT teams, whatever the fuck it is, like how the players are completely different. You play Madden, like, I don't know, 20 or something, besides like Calvin Johnson. Most of the players are not fucking 7-foot tall giants. You play Madden 26 right now, I promise you, my team, for example, is full of Carmichaels, full of Harold Carmichaels. I love Harold Carmichael because he's 6'7" default. You can get a Gold Rush. You can get these other cards that boost him up to 7 feet tall. It's insane. It's retarded. But as in always, what everything ties back into, it's about not a message, but the money. It's always tying back into the money. The money, aka the root of all evil, ruins everything. Everything, especially almost everything, as when I was a kid. Pokemon, Bakugan, video games, every music. It doesn't matter what it is. If it can make money, it's gonna get ruined. It's always going to get ruined. I don't know why, but if it makes a big sum of money, some person that's going to get to the top and have no clue what they're talking about is going to get to the top, and they don't care about what you play in the game says. They don't care what you think. They care about what fucking I don't know, fucking Jeffrey Claude Van Damme, billionaire. They care about what he's doing, because he's the one investing in getting this game made. He's the one investing a shit ton of money to get this game made. So if Jeffrey Claude Van Damme, billionaire, wants it to be that way, or he says, hey bro, I think you should up the prices a little bit on those fucking packs, what do you think's gonna happen? The monkeys, aka MMG, shout out MMG, the monkeys at EA will make sure those packs are more expensive. Because Jeffrey Claude Van Damme, aka billionaire, needs that money immediately. He needs it right now for some reason. So we gotta make sure we screw everyone else over. Make sure the game is not fixed. Make sure we can get the content in on time. The content's always in on time. But if there's a glitch with the point system or a glitch with currency or whatever, we'll fix that right away. We'll fix it right away. But gameplay? Gameplay? The fuck? You gonna play this shit anyway. The fuck I care about the gameplay? You gonna play the game anyway, whether I fix it or not. You still gonna play it. And that's just how it works. That is how it works when it comes down to the money. Money, money, money makes the world go round, sadly. But that's just how it works. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you subscribe. I wish you the best and have a great day.